Hey everyone, Dark Lord here, Lord of the Underworld, bringer of nightmares, yada yada yada. Anyway, today I'll be reviewing the Artisul D16, a pen display that only cost a third of the price of a Wacom Cintiq Pro 16. But is it worth the smaller price tag? Let's take a look. First, I'd like to point out that Artisul did not sponsor this video, nor did they provide a product for me to review. I purchased this thing with my own money. So what you're seeing here is the Artisul D16, and if you're wondering what the 16 stands for, it stands for 15.6 inches. But fear not, all the kids are doing it. All the other 16-inch pen displays are 15.6 inches as well. In the box, you'll get all the connection cables you need, a stylus, and not one but two pen holders. So the way it works is that it snaps into the side of the device and it can hold your pen. Also in the box is a bag for your pen, some nibs, and a stand. And of course you get the D16 itself. So the D16 has a nice slim yet heavy duty feel. It has rubber on the bottom in case you just want to lay it flat on your desk. It sports 7 buttons plus a wheel that you can program to zoom, change brush size, scroll, you name it. It also has 2 brightness buttons on the side which do exactly what you think it does. So when you first turn on the device, the first thing that you notice is that the screen is great. It's bright, vibrant, has a 1920 by 1080 resolution, and also has a 94% Adobe RGB color gamut, which is really good if you want color accuracy. This beautiful screen also has a dark side. The screen itself is a super smooth surface. Some of you out there like to draw on a smooth surface, so if you do, you'll be quite pleased. I prefer to draw on a textured surface. And if you're like me, don't worry, Artisul has a few remedies for you. First off, they claim to have a pre-installed screen protector, but it doesn't make it textured. It just makes it less glossy. Another remedy they offer is that there are 2 different kinds of pen nibs. These come in 2 flavors. Hard nibs, which are ultra smooth, and soft nibs, which create friction to your pen strokes. Oh yeah. The third and final remedy they offer is to purchase a matte screen protector that offers a paper-like texture to the screen. Now I went ahead and purchased the screen protector, and I can tell you that it does not have a paper-like feel. It does cause a little bit of more friction to your pen stroke, but it still feels really smooth to draw on. But there's also another issue. Now I don't know if you've ever tried to put a screen protector on a 15.6 inch screen. It's not easy. You're bound to get at least 1 bubble or 100. The rubber pen nibs that come with this thing do give a nice amount of friction to your pen strokes. It doesn't feel like drawing on paper, but it does have a nice toothy feel. Also, it totes 8,192 levels of pen pressure sensitivity. Please note that the box it came in claims it only has 2,048 levels. Meanwhile, the site claims it has 8,192. So I reached out to the helpful customer service staff at Artisul, and yes, it has 8,192 levels of pen pressure sensitivity. So how does it feel to draw with? It feels pretty damn good. The pen is amazing. It's incredibly lightweight, but doesn't come off as being cheap. The 2 buttons on the pen are very stiff, but it doesn't make it hard to press. It just makes pressing them feel very gratifying. Also, there's no eraser on the pen, which shouldn't be a real deal breaker anyway. Now, I must point this out. If you want to use the rubber nibs, keep in mind these will wear out quickly. I put like an average amount of pressure on the pen when I draw, and I damaged the pen nibs quite a bit over the course of just 2 weeks using this thing. The quality of the pen stroke isn't really affected by the wear on the pen nibs. It may look a little intense, but the pen stroke is just fine. The other weird thing that this pen does that I have not noticed on Wacom is that when you're trying to draw something very precise and you're only moving the pen just a little bit, it's not going to pick up that little bit of movement. It's going to act like you're just holding the pen on the screen, and it's going to activate the right click rather than actually make that small pen stroke. Artisal software is easy to install and use. The software does everything you want it to. It adjusts to you being a lefty or righty, allows you to change the pen sensitivity, customize buttons, and all that fun stuff. So now for the big question, is there any line wobble? And the answer is shockingly no. There is no line wobble. Maybe a little bit, as you can see with these ruler tests, ever so slightly, but honestly, I was not finding it anywhere else. Also, the other thing is the pen activates pretty easily. You don't need to push hard to draw a line. So it comes with a stand. It's flexible, it's versatile, you can angle the D16 in many directions, and I don't really like it. In some positions, it doesn't hold the weight too well, and slides down, even though it has rubber on its feet. So it's not terrible, just not great. So if you want a solid 15.6-inch pen display with wobble-free lines, a bright color accurate screen, a comfortable pen, and keep it under $500, this is the pen display for you. But keep in mind the stand isn't great, the rubber nibs will wear easily, and that you will have to install your own screen protector if you want slightly bit more friction. But all in all, the Artisul is a beast, and though it comes with a few minor shortcomings, the pros significantly outweigh the cons. Thank you very much for watching. This is my first video. I will be putting out more videos like this. So if you like what you saw, please hit the like button, and if you're infatuated with my beautiful voice, please hit the subscribe button. Goodbye for now. See you in your nightmares.